Hey guys. Um, so today I just wanted to share with you about this really cool hack or life hack that I came across, and one of my coworkers was talking about now Costco um, has a same day delivery app, and so I don't know about all of you guys who don't live in Hawaii because we haven't had that grocery delivery for like a long time. And because organic food, actually, this food is way expensive here. Like a gallon of milk is like $7 and up, like regular price. So I usually buy everything organic from Costco. And so I'm like, yeah. And then Amazon Fresh doesn't deliver here. Thrive Market doesn't deliver here. Um, and then right, Whole Foods, think they have a drive-through service that you can order online, and you have to still go there and pick it up. And Whole Foods is like away on the other side of the island, so I haven't used that. Anyway, my coworker was talking about that Costco has grocery delivery, and I was like, shut the front door. So I tried it today for the first time, and it was so awesome. And so I don't know if you saw my title, but I said it saved me up to 3 hours. Plus, it saved me about $100 because when you go into Costco and you're looking at things and you're like, oh, that looks kind of cool, especially now they have all of these holiday things. Because I love Christmas. I don't know if you guys knew that, but my birthday is in December, so I'm a Christmas baby and I just love everything Christmassy. So I get really sidetracked and distracted, and I like just start putting random things in my cart, and of course the bill adds up because it's like, oh, this is $10, this is $20, and next thing you know, you're spending an extra $100. So I saved about 100 or $150 because normally I spend about $400 every time I go into Costco, and so today the bill is only about $250, and including the tip for the delivery person, it I saved money and time. So I went on Costco.com this morning, and I was just kind of like, oh, let's just kind of check it out because my coworker was talking about it, and it was just like shopping on Amazon. You just type what you want, all the things pop up, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And so there's this really cool feature. So you all know that different Costco's have different featured items, I guess, or so like in Hawaii we have like Kona coffee, we have like Hawaiian food, things like that, that I'm sure if you live on the mainland that you guys don't have there. And so they're just, so if you go to Costco.com, same day delivery, and you go all, and you try to order something, so you go all the way to the bottom and it says suggestions, or do something kind of alternate. See, there's a button that you click on the bottom and it says suggested item instead. And so there's this paleo granola that I really love. I chowed down to like 2 bags like in like the whole month, and I chowed down through those 2 bags, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really like it. And I typed in granola and I said, okay, suggested item, and I said the title of the granola. I think it's like autumn something, grain free granola, autumn gold or something like that. And I typed it in, and there's even this thing where it hooks up to the internet, and you can Google search, or I don't know what kind of search. You can search for the picture of the item, and you can put it into the app, and so the person knows what you're actually shopping for. So they don't have to guess. There's actually a picture. And I didn't know how it worked, but what I found out was Costco and Instacart hooked up and had this baby, and I was like, oh my gosh. And so the other thing that really saved me time and energy was, so when I go shopping, especially at Costco, you put in all these things in the wagon and you're like pushing this heavy wagon, and for an extrovert like me, I get a lot of energy from shopping with other people. So me and my girlfriend, or my friend who's a girl, I'm not that kind of way, but um, we used to spend once a month and we used to go shopping, and that was our time to kind of hang out after church and just go shopping and talk story while we're walking through Costco. Anyway, I'm like, and so I texted her this morning. I said, hey, we don't even have to do that anymore. You just go to Costco.com. I think it's a minimum $35 free delivery, or minimum order, sorry, total is $35 in order to qualify for the delivery. And I mean, who doesn't spend $35 when you go to Costco, right? Unless you're going in for like one item. So if you put even like two items in your cart, you're almost close to $30, right? So I texted her this morning. She's gonna try it out, but so it saves me a lot of energy too. Because when I go shopping by myself, it's like, ugh, so boring. And then the cart gets super heavy. Then you gotta stand in line. And if you know anything about me, I'm super impatient. Like, don't watch how I drive, and like, pray for me when I drive. But yeah. So I, it saved me time, energy, and money, like I said earlier. And it normally takes me from the time by the time I leave my house and get up the energy to go, because I just hate grocery shopping. It's so not fun. It takes 30 minutes to get down there, find a parking spot, because Costco's super busy, right? To get the parking spot, get in the store, go, have to fight through all the carts and all that stuff. And then you go to the checkout line and you're like, oh, why are there so many people here? And because I work the shift working schedule, I try to go when it's not busy. But today I put in my order before the store even opened. So when the shopper went in there, I was like first dibs. I was like, okay, 10 o'clock. The person started shopping for me. And yeah, so you have a personal shopper. So the same person that was shopping was a person that works for Instacart and delivered it. So this is the other cool part. So she's shopping for me, and so I put some stuff in my cart that they didn't actually have available. So she's communicating with me through text message, sending me a ping, and it said, so and so wants to get your approval to swap out this item with another item. And so you just have to, there's a hyperlink in the text message. You just click on it, it opens up to the Instacart app or the Instacart site, and you just tell them, because I selected hot dogs, and I like Farmer John's gluten-free hot dogs, because I'm gluten-free mostly, and they didn't have it on the site, so I kind of just picked Hebrew National Kosher hot dogs. And I've never seen it here in Hawaii, so I kind of didn't figure that they would have it, so I ended up just getting like the Costco all beef hot dogs, and it was cool. I was like, suggested item. I don't know if she suggested that that's the one that she wanted to pick up for me instead, and I could say either approve or search for something else. And I just click the next thing, and then next thing you can see when all the things are getting added into the wagon. It's okay, all 13 items purchased, and you even get the bonus that there's Instacart coupons. So I bought, it says 2 items and you save $1, so I bought 2 of those. And so here's the cooler part. So I usually coordinate my Costco shopping when my kids are home. So I have teenagers. One's 19. Oh, sorry, he's 20. He just turned 20 the other day, and my daughter's 16. So I usually coordinate it when they can come with me and they can help me. And I'm like, this is super, super genius that the lady, she just came to my front door. I live in an apartment. She buzzed herself upstairs, and she had these cooler bags that all the frozen stuff was still frozen. The cool stuff was still kept cool. And she brought it right to my front door. Right to my front door. And like, that's the worst part about going Costco shopping when you live in an apartment, is having to cart everything upstairs. Oh, and so, my son does his own thing because he's an adult, and then my daughter goes to school. So lately, been leveraging this outsourcing thing, even if it's within my own home, been leveraging that. And it's been pretty cool that, the kids, I'm like, okay, this is kind of the Costco routine, and like, make sure you're home so you can help me carry it and put it away, blah, blah, blah. But now I didn't have to do any of that. I just in my PJs from the couch, and in bed with my stuffed animals, and yeah, I can just order. I can go Costco shopping in my pajamas. So yeah, that was the highlight of my day. And because I am a shift worker, I have to take a nap now, and in case I get called into work tonight. So just wanted to share that with you guys because I think it's the bomb, 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 biggity bomb. So, if you have any questions, comment below on how it works. So, especially if you're in Hawaii and you're like, what is that? I love to talk story, I love to chat with you and just tell you that it's the real deal. So, with that, I'm going to bed. Okay, see you guys next time. Mwah. Aloha.